Hey YouTube friends and family, this is DJ Kino coming to you with another Keeping It Fresh video. And what Keeping It Fresh is, a little things that I do to my computer, to my DJ equipment to make sure that everything is working properly, everything looks good, and everything is fresh. So when I walk into that next gig, I can walk in there with confidence, knowing my equipment is going to work properly, and I like to pass these tips down to you. So today what we're going to talk about is Serato not reading the iTunes or the Apple Music apps library. I don't know what is going on, but every time there's an update with Serato, there's an update with the Apple Music app, or there's an update with the operating system in Apple, the two programs just does not talk to each other. And I found a solution that I could not find anywhere. I looked on the Serato website, I called Apple, I even looked on YouTube, I couldn't find anything. So I'm excited to make this video. So let's get into it. What you see in front of you is my desktop, and I'm going to go to Serato, and we're going to open up Serato. And we're going to see if it actually reads my iTunes library or not. And I know it's called the Apple Music app, but I'm going to call it iTunes because it just flows easier for me. It's easier for me to remember. And just a little backstory. The reason why I keep everything in iTunes is because I wasn't sure what DJ software I was going to use. So that way I would store all my music in iTunes and I can switch back and forth between DJ software, and everything is nice, neatly organized in iTunes. And I didn't have to worry about, okay, I'm using Serato one week, I use another DJ app another week, and I have to switch everything over. Everything was right there in iTunes. All right, so as Serato opens, as you see, it says loading the music library at the bottom. This box appears. Loading crates. And bam, it is not reading anything out of iTunes. I don't know why it does this. It's going to keep saying preparing your music app. All right, so let's click back on here. And as you see, I'm running version 3.0.12 at the time, and this is the latest software. So if you're looking at this in the future, you can't say that this video doesn't apply to you, because it may not apply, because things change rapidly every day with electronics and technology. All right, so we're checking for updates, so you can see that I'm running the latest software. All right, so it looks like you're running the latest software, the latest version. All right, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. All right, we come back to Serato. Let's click off of here. Still say it's loading. Let's give it a second, because maybe you say, oh, he didn't give it a chance to load. So let's give it a second and let's see if it actually loads. It's going to pop up again. It's going to keep recycling. It's going to keep popping up, popping up, popping up, popping up. I'll let it do it one more time, then we'll move on. All right, it's not working. I don't want to keep, going around in circles, wasting time. It should be a short video today. All right, so the next thing I did, I went over to my library, display library, and I unclicked. You see, it's popping up again. This is going in circles. I unclicked the Show iTunes Library, and then I clicked it again, and let's see what happens. As you notice, nothing's happening. All right. You should see the iTunes library here. It's not here. All these symbols here should show the iTunes symbol here. It's not here. And when I don't see this stuff, I know my system is not working correctly, and I don't want to DJ like this. I want to DJ when my system's working correctly. All right. So the first thing that I did was check and uncheck the iTunes library, as you saw. Then next, let's just close this out. This is going to keep doing this. Next, I went straight to the Apple Music app itself. Actually, I went to Serato to the search. Let's go to Serato. We're going to do a search on Serato. All right, so the next thing I looked at was this piece here in iTunes. It says Share iTunes XML Library. I called Apple. Apple said they don't even use this anymore. This is a thing of the past, but we can check. I'm gonna go on to Apple. So as you look here, there's nothing to share. That XML library does not exist. Let's go into advanced. It is not here. It doesn't exist. All right. So that's incorrect. All right. The next thing I looked at was this piece here. It says this iTunes library XML file gets changed. So what Serato's looking for iTunes music library. All right. So as you notice, the music is taken out here. But when I looked at my file, it is iTunes Music Library, so it's not that. And just to give you an idea about the system that I'm working on, I have the operating system Ventura 13.5.2. So I've done everything. Nothing works. Nothing works. However, I did find a solution, and this is the solution. You have to have the Apple Music app open. At the same time, you have Serato open. You have to have both of these programs open, but open your Apple Music app first. Open the iTunes app first. And then when you open Serato, it's going to work like a charm. No problems, no issues. So if you're ever having issues, make sure you open up the Apple app first, the Apple Music app first, iTunes. Then you open up your Serato. Everything should work like a charm. And voila, there it goes. There's the Apple Music app icon right here, and there's my iTunes. Everything is reading. Make sure you have both of the apps open at the same time. You will have no issues. All right, so let me know what you do. Maybe if you have any other suggestions, any other ideas, if this works for you, if it doesn't work for you, let me know in the comments below, because we have to get this thing fixed so that way all DJs can walk into their set and they can feel confident about playing because everything is working properly. All right, so that's it for me. I'm gone.